Hello everybody, and welcome to another video of Expert Technologies here. We have $101 million. And in the last episode, our subsidiary went bankrupt. And then we just gained all of their products. So, as we can see, we have more than just what we did. And then we kind of changed their names in the prototypes, but then we're like, they did have a lot because they were just made, but that doesn't mean our stuff isn't good, because our stuff has been outstanding for the past, few years in this game. And we're past 91. Our investment for the 40 million are not to release until 93, the end of 93, and then we just put 5,000 just to accrue interest and stuff like that to keep it going. And then eventually when everything gets released, I may just take everything out and put in $5 and see if it will continue to rack up, or bring it down to $5 and see if it will rack up to the interest to keep going, because it's still in the account of investment bonds, but it's just to see if you have to keep putting money in order for it to obtain interest and stuff. So we are gaining from our investments and everything $72,000 per month of interest. When it comes to that, deals were roughly 23 million, with whether it be hardware stuff or the deals with the support. We are now trying to eliminate all these support deals because we have so many of them, and eventually I probably have the money for it, but eventually would want to go to another different office, and this is the last of the template offices, because when you were to button, if you were to move the company for the buildings, I do have some of DLC workshop stuff that you can get on the Steam webpage. You can hit subscribe, and then after you hit subscribe on them, you're not paying anything, you're hitting subscribe, and that subscribe goes right into your game, your account into the game. So there's the garage, there's the apartment, the skyscraper, and the Hardware Inc. are the 4 template main buildings that the base game has. And then I have these other that have the Steam logo right by it. They are workshop mod DLC type stuff. I think it's more mod support than DLCs, because DLCs you have to buy. This is more mod stuff that you can hit subscribe. I thought they were cool looking buildings, and they have money towards them. For instance, I did look into this one once. It was $0, but to own a floor and everything, it was just a decent amount of money. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use that. The apartment replacement was interesting. It has multiple floors, and it has stuff set for you. All you would have to do is put your computers and chairs to the desks that it's pre-made for you. Then the Wolf building is just a bunch of offices, and there's a couple of floors, and it's 4 offices per wing. So it's kind of one of those, it feels like an upgraded Garage Inc. or an apartment building. I would say the apartment building, because the apartment you have four 4 pods, and it has like 6 floors and everything else, but that's within that Wolf building. Apartment is each floor is a different layout. Tried to look into this one, but I really didn't, and I haven't looked into this one. To be fair to you, of saying this is what it is, but there's other templates that you can get from the workshop. It's just you have to, as we go back, move the company into an empty plot. That's what they are for. It'd be like, oh, I don't have these buildings. You have to be in like the country or the city or the rural. Rural, I think, is country. The town being town, and then the city. In the city, and you buy a bunch of plots, and hopefully that these plots are big enough for the building that you want to have out of other people's created buildings, and you just put out the layouts of where you want the desks and how many people you want per room. But that's what that's for. So it's like if you were to hit subscribe and you don't see the building, it's more than likely a building that is made for when you do an empty plot, and it's a lot of money. So we're going to hit resume. We're going to kind of fast forward. We still have some stuff to update, and the council has their updates, and updating the expert crime fighter and everything else. Porting expert crime fighter to bot. Still have a lot of bugs to fix on expert studio number 3. There must be a lot of stuff people are working on, so I'm just gonna assign this to everybody. That way, if they have, extra time on their hands while they're doing stuff, that they can work on that as well. And there's someone in education we can't touch, but there's so many people in education that I don't know which person it is, unless if it's like this marketing 3-person leader. It would not be. Any task and 2D. Office software number 2. Could do automation, but with any task. Support. So at this point, it could be anyone, and anyone wants to do. Probably because I put mostly everybody on the accounting part, so everybody wants to, have everything. But we're just under 100 mil. So there's that. We will be sticking with this building for a while. It's not like I want to move out of this building right away. We have no deals. Everyone's kind of going on vacation, it seems like, and we've been nominated. Picture Stop 4 and Most Profitable Product. Expert Audio 2. Alright. So we have 2 awards on that. Chi Space, NAND, and expert for those kind of things. 6 employees went on vacation. We have 2 people. I wonder what 2, because then I know what team it is. Was it the anti-2? Unless if their leader left and now it's 3 people now. So it's not OS1. But overall in general, what I am gonna do, manage the staff, and since like everybody wants to go to school, I already have it on 20, 24. Like a whole team can go to school. Now we're back to the hundreds. Counting. And now there's 5 of them. So hopefully this gets figured out, but some of them could be on vacation. And that's probably what some of our problem is that it's vacation and education. So this we gotta change back to picture stop. I'll just be picture stop because we don't need to make 2 different 2D editors. Picture bonus. They haven't worked on. Your support deal, because okay. Hey, it's one last thing we have to support. We can what does that do? Office software to add to it. See if they have any. There's a lot of bugs to fix on expert audio. But a lot of people want to go to school as well. We have a deal, print job, we'll accept it. We have 10 employees. Oh, I wonder, now since I'm thinking about it, they have HR. Well, everyone has HR, so that won't be easy. It'll just be who doesn't have education abilities. I can print that for you, no problem. It seems like a whole team. We have 33. We're gonna boost it. up to 8% now. Let's get a little bit of money off of it. Pretty soon we're gonna releases, probably manufacturing wise. We will cancel that. Picture stop 3. We're gonna cancel that. So for Crime Fighter, we're gonna keep going and pause. 3. We'll cancel that. Frame edit 5. We're gonna keep it Office Suite and Extra Suite Plus. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, this is making me curious on who it is. Because it's literally, unless if it's, so it's not support 3. Oh, I think it's 3D2. Yeah, that's who it is. Do some networking, do some system, some audio, some 2D. There. There. So it's 3D2 because their leader doesn't have the ability to send them to education, or do they? I don't believe they do. Oh, because that isn't there. That's what. Okay. So now that has fixed everything. So we are up to 107 million. And we're still getting quite a bit of bugs off of our console. We're gonna do a little bit of a review first. Expert audio, Pro Console, Audio 3. Sync with Expert Audio 2. We are good to hit the cancel support because Expert Audio 3 is up and running right now. So we'll just wait until that is done. And we're honestly crushing it right now. We have medium printers. I wonder if the large ones are out yet. They are not. 2000. So we have 9 more years to go. We still have these 2 rooms. That's why I created 2 meeting rooms. There's 2 canteen rooms. And overall, these next 2 rooms, we have enough. We don't have to reiterate that. Gonna promote it. That we don't need any more teams. We could have a law team. We could have like a research team and stuff like that. But overall, in general, we already have enough teams as it is. The only thing that would be beneficial is probably an extra marketing team and possibly support teams. Or support, we're fine. It's yeah, probably marketing. That's probably all we need, is one more room of marketing to help out. That way we have like 1 and 2 doing pre, 3 and 4 doing post, and then 4 and 5 is doing like the new created ones. And stuff like that. So is that nothing needs to be updated there. So digital distribution. So we do have everything, so it's not like we don't. Up to 8%, so we still have 33% of the market. Accounting team is everything. Chart wide. Stocks. Oh, stocks we've been buying. Interest. Just wanted to look at something. So hire. Probably hiring people or losing money that way. Construction, we're down to 7,000. No, it's nothing. Repairs. Okay. Distribution. Benefits. Since we started doing the whole $48, I just want to take a look at education. Okay, there's nothing on that. Royalties, nothing on that. Alright. Could try and see if there's any contract work that I can do. So I could do this one. So we have that. Can do that one. That's about it. Comes to contract work. So we'll get more money that way. Since I made these. What, did we get robbed? We did. I thought I had good enough security team. So we have to protect 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6, and there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 9 security guards that we're supposed to have. 9 per shift. What's nice is you can do this. And arrival. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 per shift. We should be able to cover all doors. Interesting. Interesting. So we'll do that, do that. Just gonna take a pause right now. And Suite Plus, unavoidable, so we can end that. Avoidable, and that. Prominent, we'll continue doing that. Our designing office suite 2. But I also want to add, or I want to look, okay. So in the past month, $25. I'm gonna change it to 30. See what happens. $100 for the joystick. We're gonna change that to, we'll do 75. Frameworks, Real Engine, was that? That wasn't by me. Expert Crime Fighter we made. No one has used it. No one has really used Antivirus Stopper as a framework. Because Antivirus Stopper we created at the beginning, and then I accidentally sold it. We were doing pretty well. A lot of people wanted it. And then we started the whole new series of the Expert Crime Fighter. Details. Am I truly selling it for $5? It's, oh, suggested $5. Okay. Change price just to 63. Okay. Those are staying the same. Expert Crime Fighter, $5. Expert Picture Bonus, 92. 80. Because I want to do another content pack. Do it expert extra bonus 2. We're gonna sell it for 20. We're gonna have that. Do 20, 50, 20. 2D editor. Picture stop 4. Audio tool. Expert audio 3. Maybe we could have them on it. We'll do that. Could do it that way, speed up the process. Or we'll just max out everything. Or 20, 50, 20. Nah, we'll just max out everything. I'll make it $30 instead. Extra bonus 2. Develop that. And then this guy, markets, and do it that way. Press release, do that one, market, announce release dates, 91. Yep. And then I'll do a press build. And color good. So I'll do an expert extra bonus number 2. Because with the add-ons, extra sweet plus, I'll do, yeah. We'll do extra sweet 2 as well. And that should go by pretty quickly. With 6 teams on that, and depending on how far they get with these, I honestly gonna take a pause and lease out these rooms. One's gonna be more than likely another break room, and then the other one is going to be another marketing room. That way we have 4, 5, and 6, because marketing seems to be struggling quite a bit. And we will select furniture, duplicate, go up a level, and do that. Hopefully everything okay is all good. And then we will take furniture in here duplicate it, go up a floor, and have another break room. And then we'll take this, and this. It's just only this. Sell it. Actually, don't need. And then this room, usage, canteen. Look at this press release review. Football Simulator has put out a football simulator. Let's see what they have to offer. It's not well known in the market. We haven't really heard about Football Simulator. It looks amazing, and it boasts a decent feature set. It is not far from release, which is true. Facilities, don't really have to look at that. Servers, are we good? Steam is at 10.3, live is 1.5. Because we could switch to like the towers, but I already put a lot of the servers in there, so we aren't going to change just yet. The only time I think I'll change is when it comes to moving to a bigger office, and then we'll change. But at this point, I kind of spent so much time on making that room to what it is, so I don't want to remove it. So we're going to add M4, M5, M6. So then we can switch teams and do M, and it will be 4, 5, and 6. We will hire lead, service, high, filter compatibility to M1. HR and socialization. That's what we mostly want. Begin. So M4 is going to get U, and then M5 is going to get U, but we're going to need somebody either medium in the search. So they are good. They almost have socialization, but they do have everything of HR. Okay, these have everything HR. Okay, and socialization. We're gonna take you because you have everything, and that's what we need. So, with that being said, manage teams. M6 is going to be kind of the low team. Do 24. Specialty marketing. Pick. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. And don't want that. But we want that. We want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Hit OK. The low. And is 26. Okay, so that person can hire 25. Then we can manage roles. And then HR 24. Do I start low? I'll start low on everything. Marketing 25. Best and low. Or should I go medium? I'll go medium. Then 2 months. Got all year. These come in at 6. Leave at 14. 14. At 22. Coming at 22 and leave at 6. There you go. That is that. So then when it comes to pre-marketing, it's going to be the 3. Post-marketing, it's not going to be them 3 anymore. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6. But to start off with, they probably want 1, 2, and 3. Start off with until they get their teams. So we'll have to do that to every single one. Of these. And then eventually I will eliminate 1, 2, and 3. Because 4, 5, and 6 don't have their teams yet. But what I can do while that's happening, see if these teams are filling up. And they are. So without further ado, without getting too far into it, I can just remove 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they're medium or whatever the case may be, but at least one team at least has 20 and the others are filling in quite nicely. Assign all of them to that. so they can help with background stuff as well. Crime Fighter 3 is all 5s. That is amazing, because that's what we need. Update it. And then porting. Everybody but the marketing teams. Parts of those, and then do that as well. And that meeting room is being used quite nicely. So really can't complain. And we are making money, which is a good thing. Usually when you hire new employees and stuff like that, it tanks it a little bit, and then it'll eventually go up. Already starting at number 4, and they're cruising. Oh, it's the car park. Oh, because they have 2 people. Picture stop for 22. We're gonna reject. Service. Marketing. What about the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now they got a boost to their team. Now we're gonna do medium. Bless me. And there we go. They have new people. And their room is filled. They have like everybody that needs to go in education. forgot to do handle wages. September, we're gonna give it a little bit. Maximum of 10,000. Storage. Update number 3. You've been here for 2 years and now you're gonna say something? Yeah, my couriers are moving stuff nicely, so. The environment is lousy. I literally have pictures and everything else. And cactuses. Why do you want me to put some tall plants in the corner? Put some plants right here. That for that room. Some in the back. Put a tall plant there. Tall plant there. Tall plant there. There. People are like slouching over as they walk because they're drained, but I'm gonna develop it. I have all the teams working on the press release. Crime Fighter 3 has got 1 port. I also need to do for 6 months as well. Why did it go down? Change it to 5. canceled, 8,000, 31,000. That's good for a while. It's gotta be moved. This one's gonna get moved. Sweet. Crime Fighter 2, we're gonna cancel. Crime Fighter, the original one, we're gonna cancel. Picture bonus, we're gonna keep. It's probably gonna push down to 5,000. That way we don't have to print that many. Yeah, there's not that much. Needs to be moved. And I could call a courier or two. That's about it. Oh, I know what I could do is add cameras, and in the openings of the warehouse, like this big room, is add surveillance cameras, and then for each shift I'll add like 6 security guards or something like that. So I know I have coverage. Not kitchen, canteen, break room. There's a projector. Common. I know there's a section that is utility. That's where it's at. I could put like a couple. Yeah, just add 6-7 security cards per shift. Yeah, because then all of them are going to move to this, and there's not that many cameras. So, hit pause, enter staff, security. So, yeah, 1, 6, apply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0, 0, apply. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can add cameras. At doorways. Do them on both sides. So I can't do them external, but I can do them internal. Okay. Good to know within this building. But I think I have all of it covered when it comes to the doors, because we got robbed that one time, so trying to make sure I'm covered and keeping my money. I think it's going based off emotion. So now we have like our security guards, and each from watches certain views. So we're all set when it comes to that now. So I was gonna make one of these big rooms that I've probably mentioned in an episode or two ago, or you know, a while ago, and you know, within how many employees I have in this building, it seems like a warehouse spot like right here makes sense for all that. So so we're all set. And it just seems kind of weird that like it would be fine with, you know, the person at that desk and not have to double coverage also at that door. But it's what it is. We got the camera sets here, and that's all I could ask for. So now, oh, I did switch the computers to the 1990s, and the next one doesn't come out until 2000. And now it's October. We've gained 13 million from this episode, and we will simulate a little bit. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video, as I enjoy making this content of Software Inc. and just trying to do the best of hopefully you've learned something. And I know this can be annoying, but overall in general, it's the best I can do with oh, I can do this one. We'll accept that work. Take it head on because it was $15 per copy. So, and it will be another contract, another deal we'll be adding, and we are making $72,000 in interest when it comes to our stocks or our investment bond. So filled, so we're missing copies, file complaint, going to ignore a couple of people. Stop 3, do 5,000, so realize people are still buying it. Send that to release. December this year. Two. Surf the market, develop on. It's underway. And that's there. We will minimize that noise. I've been going pretty slow on that porting. You're rejecting. I just want to release it early. Let's just release it. Budgets, we'll do 5,000. There we go. Our first game is in the books. Update that. Have they been working on? I haven't started on number 2. Okay. We'll promote it. Do any development, but releases, add-ons. I think I did like 5,000 on it. I think we're just gonna release it. We're gonna release them early, even though we 1,000. Print copies of 5,000. So we've made our first game. We can do an expansion pack. Sports teams. Character customization. Some music. Some sprites. Storyline. I'm gonna call it the football download. $30. 3D editor. Expert Audio 3. Develop. We'll do 35. Kinda get it up there. We're just cruising along. Sorry that this episode will be a little bit longer than usual. It's just kind of creating that good stoppage point, and I feel like a good stoppage point for this video would be 555 for MPAWS 4. A good stoppage point is at the end of the year. So we just made it MPAWS 4. Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could see. 2, the MPAWS 3, MPAWS 4. Exclusivity deal for 6 months. Update, which is already updating. And we could kind of port it. Sure, why not? And we are making a decent amount of money. We started at 101 and we are at 121. Alright, press release. Try and unlock this bad boy. We're just cruising along. I wonder for the Pro console that there just doesn't need to be a project, and that they just need to start creating the next one, because when did we make the first console? 1990. So I guess not too long ago. They're slowly chipping at it. Filled with 0 missing copies. See if there's case boards, final assembly. So yeah, each one of these change quite a bit. These are the leaders. So select all. Give you a posted 90. Oh, maybe I want to. Picture stop, 24 million. Support for Evil Trap, nope. Supporting jobs must take a long time. Don't do development. Start printing 5,000 again. That's 4. Start printing. Had to start off with, or do 1,000. Getting close to the end of the year. Marketing. $13,000. Not saying no. $5,000. Not saying no, but saying no to that and saying no to that. Don't know what to tell you. everybody seems to come to my office perfectly fine. But what I'm gonna do is go to here, receptionist, and to save us money, I'm going to dismiss this person, and this person, and this person. No. We have our own stuff that we have to develop. We're close to the end of the year. You just like to file complaints, don't you? Football download is doing pretty well. The porting job for Football Simulator is doing pretty well. Crime Fighter 3 is about to be done. We'll call him sick. We are near the top now. Could buy these people out of their shares. Well, both of these people. They're not giving any dividends. 49.9% for my whole company, basically. It's interesting, but I think what I'll do is I'll do the 16. Because then we'll get dividends on it. See how that works. 19. I'll do that. Just to gain a little bit more money. And they're both going up. So, with that being said, we did gain quite a bit of money. We did start at 101, went down to 98, then went back up to 120, 130, and then now I just bought some stocks, and they're both going up. So I bought them at the right time. As you can see here, I had a bunch of different products now, and things are going on the rise. I was hoping Expert Pro Console was going as... Gonna move that down there. Move that down there. I thought it would go as quick as, you know, these OS, Picture Stop, 3D Bonus, Office Suite, and Crime Fighter. Did Office Suite 2 already come out? No, it did not. It just seemed like that was coming. It's designing it. Okay, because I wanted to get the extra bonus packs before that was going to be released, to try and get add-ons and work those out, because the suite, the Office suite, the Office software is kind of subscription based. So each month you're getting like $5 or whatever it is. So I'm gaining $98 per month, I believe. And the add-ons aren't making any money, at least not yet. I've done 2 bonus packs. They're both unavoidable and great and outstanding. But I think with support and everything that's continually working on it, I could change the price to like 50, but I don't think I will gain money off of it unless if I change it to like 100. So with that being said, hopefully you've appreciated this episode of Expert Technologies, and pretty soon, I know I keep saying it, but hopefully soon I will be making my own building and kind of starting from scratch, but not really with the teams, because a few of the people will be eliminated, kind of doing a little consolidating type stuff, and the high people that have the most, like maxed out with the 3 stars in each of the categories, will probably stay with me to start off. Otherwise I'd be, starting completely from scratch, and I don't want, with the role that, with what my company is doing, I don't want that to happen. I think as of right now, it's my marketing and my support teams that have 3 stars all across the board, besides the new ones that I just implemented within this episode. So, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, feel free to do so. This is a revamped series because I did one before, and I eventually went bankrupt, and this is kind of the revamped and having redemption to create a big company, and I've been succeeding so far. The only thing I would take note from it is don't do 8 days per month. So 4 would probably be the ideal, but the ideal for me is that if you did 1 day per month, if you go bankrupt, you're done after that day. There's no way to kind of pick yourself up if you're kind of in the negative and you only have 1 day to do it. Well, then if you don't do it after that day, you're done. So that is the thought process, but this is kind of with each episode, it's kind of like half a year or whatnot, depending on what I have going on with all of these project managements and new software that I'm creating. So hopefully you have a good day, night, wherever you're at, and peace out.